Welcome back to RVP Auto 1, where passion meets performance and every engine note tells a story. Today, we're diving into the world of pure speed, precision engineering, and Italian soul. This is Lamborghini, a name that doesn't just represent a car, but a statement, a legacy, and an attitude. For decades, Lamborghini has stood as the wild child of the supercar world. While others chased perfection, Lamborghini chased emotion. When you see that raging bull emblem, you know exactly what it stands for: power, art, and rebellion wrapped in carbon fiber and forged aluminum. But before we unleash the latest models, let's take a moment to appreciate where this story began. It all started in 1963 when Ferruccio Lamborghini, a successful tractor manufacturer, decided to challenge Enzo Ferrari himself. Imagine the confidence that took. A man tired of clutch issues in his Ferrari decides to build something better. Not just a car, but a masterpiece that would shake the automotive world forever. His first car, the 350 GT, was elegant, fast, and smooth, but it was the Miura that changed everything. When it launched in 1966, the Miura redefined what a supercar could be. Mid-engine layout, jaw-dropping design, and a V12 that sang like an Italian opera at full throttle. It didn't just drive fast, it looked fast even when it was parked. That was the birth of the Lamborghini attitude. Fast forward to today, and Lamborghini still carries that same rebellious DNA. Take a look at their lineup. The Huracan, sharp, compact, and agile. It's the kind of car that makes you feel like a superhero behind the wheel. Naturally aspirated V10, screaming all the way up to 8,500 revolutions per minute. It's not just sound, it's a symphony of speed. The way it grips, the way it dances around corners, it's not just performance, it's emotion translated into motion. Then there's the Aventador, the icon, the one that defines what it means to own a Lamborghini. Powered by a 6.5-liter V12, it's brutal, raw, and unapologetic. It's not about subtlety, it's about dominance. When you press that start button, the engine roars to life like a beast breaking free from its cage. Every drive feels like an event, every gear change a small explosion of adrenaline. But Lamborghini didn't stop there. They embraced the future with the Revuelto, the brand's first hybrid supercar. It's still powered by that glorious V12, but now with electric motors adding instant torque and efficiency. 1001 horsepower combined. It's a perfect balance between tradition and technology, proving that even in a new electric era, Lamborghini refuses to lose its soul. The Revuelto doesn't whisper, it still screams, but smarter. And we can't forget the Urus, a super SUV that shocked purists when it first appeared, but quickly silenced critics when they felt what it could do. It's fast, luxurious, and powerful, blending everyday practicality with Lamborghini madness. You can drop your kids at school in the morning and hit 190 miles per hour by afternoon. That's versatility, Lamborghini style. What makes Lamborghini special isn't just the numbers or the specs, though, let's be honest, they're insane. It's the feeling you get when you see one. The sharp lines, the aggressive angles, the scissor doors that open like wings ready for takeoff. It's art you can drive, and every detail is crafted with purpose. Lamborghini doesn't follow trends, it creates them. When you step inside a Lamborghini, the world changes. The cockpit feels like a fighter jet. Switches, toggles, carbon fiber everywhere, and that unmistakable red cover over the start button. It's not just driving, it's piloting something that feels alive. The steering feels heavy but precise, the suspension communicates every inch of the road, and that engine sound, it echoes in your chest like thunder. And then there's the design philosophy. Lamborghini calls it, form follows emotion. Every surface, every angle, every vent exists because it looks and feels right. Not just because it's aerodynamic. These cars are meant to be seen, admired, and remembered. It's no surprise that every Lamborghini looks like it just drove out of a sci-fi movie set 20 years ahead of its time. But here's the thing, Lamborghini isn't just about performance or luxury. It's about attitude. It's about daring to stand out, daring to be loud, daring to be different. It's a car for those who don't want to blend in. It's not about subtle wealth, it's about statement. When you drive a Lamborghini, you don't sneak into places, you arrive. People stop, cameras come out, kids point and cheer. It's a spectacle, a celebration of speed and engineering. And that's what makes it so special, it connects with people emotionally. And yet, Behind all that wildness, Lamborghini has always been about precision. Under all that drama, there's science, a commitment to engineering perfection. The aerodynamics, the carbon fiber monocoque, the all-wheel drive systems, they're all designed to give you ultimate control. Every roar, every launch, every millisecond of feedback, it's all calculated chaos. Even the sound of a Lamborghini is engineered art. The exhaust is tuned not just for power, but for emotion. That deep growl at idle, the crackle when you lift off, and the high-pitched scream as you push toward redline, it's pure theater. Today, Lamborghini is in a fascinating era, moving into electrification while keeping its core alive. They know their fans don't want silence, they want soul. That's why even as they move into hybrid and electric models, Lamborghini promises to preserve what makes a Lamborghini, the drama, the design, the feeling of being alive every time you touch the throttle. The brand's motto, "Expect the unexpected," perfectly captures this. Every new model surprises you. Whether it's the aggressive lines of the Sean, the futuristic design of the Countach LPI 800-4, or the raw power of the STO, each Lamborghini brings something wild, something fresh, something that reminds us why we fell in love with cars in the first place. And yes, let's talk about the price of passion. Owning a Lamborghini isn't cheap, it's not meant to be. It's an experience that few can afford, but everyone can dream about. Maintenance costs, fuel consumption, and insurance are sky high, but none of that matters when you're behind the wheel. Because at that moment, you're not thinking about numbers, you're thinking about the pure joy of being in control of a machine that defies logic. For collectors, Lamborghini represents timeless value. For drivers, it represents power and freedom. For dreamers, it represents the ultimate reward. And that's why no matter how much the automotive world changes, the name Lamborghini will always carry weight. What's even more impressive is how Lamborghini continues to blend craftsmanship with technology. In an age where many cars are built by robots, Lamborghini still relies heavily on human hands. Each car is carefully assembled in Sant'Atta Bolognese, Italy, a place where art, tradition, and innovation collide. It's not a factory, it's a cathedral of performance. Every Lamborghini that rolls off the line carries a heartbeat, a piece of Italian soul. It's something you can feel even before you start the engine. From the stitching on the seats to the carbon weave on the dashboard, everything screams perfection and passion. And maybe that's why people love Lamborghini so much. It's not about practicality or logic, it's about emotion, it's about owning something that makes your heart race every single time you see it. Whether you're on a racetrack, cruising down the coast, or just parked at a gas station, a Lamborghini transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary. It's a reminder that life is meant to be lived boldly. And as we look into the future, Lamborghini is evolving, moving towards sustainability without sacrificing its spirit. The next generation of Lamborghinis will be smarter, greener, and even more powerful. Hybrid systems will bring instant torque, electric motors will sharpen performance, and design will continue to push the limits of imagination. But one thing will never change: the feeling you get when you hear that engine roar to life. That sound, that energy, that rush, it's something no electric car can ever replace completely. It's the heartbeat of Lamborghini, and it's here to stay. So, whether you're a fan, an owner, or just someone who loves cars, Lamborghini stands as a symbol of what happens when passion meets engineering. From Ferruccio's first dream in the 1960s to the mind-bending hybrids of today, the Raging Bull continues to charge forward, faster, louder, and more emotional than ever. And that's what makes Lamborghini more than just a car brand. It's a culture, it's a dream, it's proof that impossible is just a word until someone builds it. Thanks for watching RVP Auto 1, where we don't just review cars, we celebrate them. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of Lamborghini, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another ride with us. Until next time, keep chasing speed, keep chasing passion, and remember, drive safe, dream big, and always live life in the fast lane. This is RVP Auto 1, signing off.